Welcome to Zoological World. Today we are discuss about eastern gorilla. The eastern gorilla belongs to the genus Gorilla. It is one of the great apes and is very closely related to humans. It is often observed that the eastern gorilla, which is most commonly found in jungles on mountaintops, comes with several features that made it easier for it to survive in the wild. The eastern gorilla that goes by the scientific name Gorilla barangay is much closer to humans than first thought and can perform several tasks like peeling fruits by hand, much like humans. The eastern gorilla has two subspecies as of now, the eastern mountain gorilla and the eastern lowland gorilla, which is also known as the Growers gorilla. Incredible eastern gorilla facts. Male eastern gorillas that are above 12 years of age experience a change of fur color, especially on their backs, that changes from black to gray, thus giving them the name, silverbacks. Much like humans, the eastern gorillas have 5 fingers on each hand and 5 toes on each foot. Their nose prints can be used to identify each eastern gorilla, much like the fingerprints of human beings. It is unique and no two of them can ever be the same. Eastern gorillas have 32 teeth and relatively small ears. Eastern gorillas are very intelligent and have different ways of communication. They use about 25 different noises to communicate with each other. Eastern gorilla scientific name commonly known as the eastern gorillas. These creatures belong to the family and class of the great apes and mammals respectively and go by the scientific name Gorilla barangay and belongs to the genus Gorilla. The word, gorilla, has been derived from the history of Hanno, who was a navigator and explorer and was on a tour to the West African coast. The members of the tour came across people who were later termed gorilli. Even though it is unclear whether the expedition members encountered gorillas, a study of the specimen resonated with the description of what Hanno described them as, thus giving them the name. The male members of the eastern gorilla families, often known as silverbacks, as they age as the fur on their backs change from black to gray over the years, this giving them the name. Eastern gorillas are known to have strong, sturdy bodies that are covered with black-colored fur. They have broad chests and long arms. However, the chest area, much like the face, hands, and soles of these gorillas is much less hairy than the rest of the body. As males age, the fur at their back starts changing from black to gray. The mountain gorilla subspecies, however, have a bluish-tainted fur that is usually shorter than the eastern gorillas. The male eastern gorillas are, on average, about 1.7 meters in height, which is about the same height as the average person. However, they can also go up to 1.9 meters in some cases. Meanwhile, the female eastern gorillas are usually only 1.5 meters tall. Weight-wise, the male eastern gorillas usually swing between 300 to 440 pounds, while the females are usually about 195 to 220 pounds. Eastern gorillas live in groups and their social interactions are based on the group they are a part of. The group is usually led by a silverback male, together with females and their offspring. Groups are often interconnected, comprising of 35 to 50 members each. These gorillas are known to spend about 40% of their day relaxing and the other 30% doing food-related activities. The remaining day is usually spent roaming around. They are known to rest and sleep in their nests that are built on trees or sometimes also on the ground. Most eastern gorillas are peaceful. However, some males are aggressive to assert their dominance. Eastern gorilla population currently, eastern gorillas are endangered, and the eastern gorilla population has been consistently decreasing over the past few years. During the 1990s, the population of these gorillas was estimated to be about 17,000. However, a recent report showed that the population has now fallen to less than 5,000 and close to 4,000 around the globe. It has also been observed that the eastern lowland gorillas now reside in only 13% areas of where they used to be found formerly. However, the eastern mountain gorilla is at a higher risk of extinction.